Log Horizon was actually rather fun this week. I'm not gonna say like the fighting scenes were necessarily supposed to be there throughout the entire series, but this is honestly an extension of its calm period, in which that we do kind of like learn a little bit more about like characters and kind of how they react to one another. It's kind of a thing of like, or at least like, we do have an extension of what happened last episode with the festival. We do have a festival going down, and honestly, we do have 3 characters of focus this week. We have Shiro, Minamori, and Akatsuki. And also up on the fact of that both of these girls, they do actually like Shiro a lot. And they're just trying to express their feeling for him and everything. So on Minamori's side, it's kind of, well, honestly, yeah, on Minamori's side, it's kind of like she is a girl who does like Shiro because, as Toya said, he's a kind, caring guy who possibly tries his best at everything he does and also looks out for other members in his guild and the people around him. So obviously, yeah, of course, man, you know, he can see why she likes him. However, her thing kind of comes in at the end of the episode in which that she sees him and Akatsuki together. And honestly, even though it was something tame and innocent, it was still taken to a level in which that I could honestly believe it, because she's like, because it's like she likes him too. Akatsuki likes him too, and you know, she's jealous of that, and that's honestly like a normal thing, which is fairly tame, and I can honestly get behind it, because it's not forced. Of like, oh yeah, man, they had a moment and he said something bad about her, or you know, they up and had a kiss or something. It's like, it's not that. It's just a simple little moment of her just you know, doing something special with him, and honestly, you know, opening up to him. It's honestly something in which that, you know, you can take as a serious moment, and you know, she's reading into it as this honestly could grow into something bigger, and you know, honestly, she shouldn't be doing that, because you know, she likes him over what's her name and stuff like that, you know. Or at least that's how, man, she sees it. And that is a plus side to the thing. And also, and moving on to Akatsuki's thing, ever since they've gotten there, and as time goes on, or at least like as time went on, I think that she slowly started to like him. And as for now, she's actually just trying, man, she's actually trying her hardest to actually just trying to like express it, because again, in her mind, she is a ninja, and being a ninja means that you got to be in the shadows and be quiet. And honestly, that's not really her thing to come out and say it. But honestly, for most of this episode, she does take a few steps and a few initiatives to go ahead and talk about it and do all of the stuff, which is, she does so much to try and like express it, which that I believe that she does successfully. And you know, that is honestly the bigger main focus of this episode, was the love triangle and stuff. So much as to having all of the funny moments, like when they did go to the diner and everything, and both Minamori and Akatsuki are feeding Shiro. All the other people around him are honestly getting jealous because he has 2 girls and not one, and they're both feeding him cake and shit. And it's like, oh Jesus, he's trying, man, to like plan out ways, man, to get the fuck out, but yet he can't, because you know, stuff. I mean, most because he didn't have time. They kept trying, man, to fucking feed him, because you know, they're both having this little feeding battle and shit. So you know that. But honestly, we do kind of have a few bit moments of callbacks of the original, or at least like how Shiro kind of came in. Sort of like how, man, he was thinking like he's not necessarily guild master material. He probably should just switch it over to either Naita or fucking Now, because if he doesn't, then you know, kind of sees it like that. But hey, you know, he's using it as a moment to kind of like get closer to his guild mates stuff. In terms of what's gonna go down in the next episode, I didn't look at the preview, However, possibly, you know, it could go back to them getting into something bigger, or possibly them taking a toll of just trying to like speak more on character building. Whichever they do, I'm okay with. Just just as long as they execute it right, and it is okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I gotta say about that. What do you guys think about it? Please tell me down in the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next John Graves show. I am out.